speedrun world record of this game is. I, I mean, I had I've seen videos for Sands of Time, and those have some weird like warping glitches and the like, and I'm sure those continue through with Warrior Within and Two Thrones, and I've considered attempting my own speedruns before, and I've tried just casually, and I think a game I've settled on is the Spider-Man from 2000. And I've done, yeah, so I've tried that casually, even with a timer, and wrong button. There's just I can do it like pretty well, maybe 2 hours. If I actually don't encounter one really annoying glitch. Well, more like an hour and a half. Because the PC version is extremely buggy, more so than the console versions, from what I can tell. And there's one glitch in particular where you have to it's hard to describe without visual aid, for me at least. But it's essentially, hold on, is that all that? Alright, okay, no, we're just redoing. Okay, fine. So essentially, okay. Talk about the glitch counts. uh. So basically, what's supposed to happen is wow. I'm losing track here. So Spider-Man is supposed to jump across from like the square block in a crane to the next level, which building.
He is a good man. No, a great man.
But for
Strong,
whatever reason,
loyal,
on the PC version,
kind,
Spider-Man just
giving.
falls to his death instead of swinging across. And bypassing that glitch is extremely
We did not part on the
annoying
best of
and
terms. It was many years
takes
ago. I was young
great
and full of
precision, I
pride.
guess.
Of
I've
things
seen
well.
like the world record of that
He
game,
offered to listen, but I could
and
not find
I've
the
seen
words.
what the
Would not find them.
person has done.
And I, only
I
hope
don't
that
remember
I may
the
see
name.
him once more
I've only seen the video
to
once,
say that I am sorry.
and basically
This is a
he
story for another time.
swings
Let us speak of other
underneath
things.
that cinder
Surrounded
block,
by so
whatever,
much sadness, we should not
instead
seclude
of
ourselves.
like
Turn
bypassing
to
the
matter at
trigger
hand.
essentially,
I cannot get to you from
and
where I am.
getting the timing down for the
I can close
swing.
another shutter then.
Interesting
Let
angle
us
there,
make this
game.
ahead.
Very interesting. But yeah, by the way, this is the final light pillar beam thing. So, I don't know, I need more practice on that little that one part in the entire game. And I also need more practice with the fight against Carnage. If I can get those two down, along with, well, there's only three parts I need to get down, really. Those Carnage, the glitch, and the entire daily bugle level near the end of the game. So yeah, that game I wouldn't mind doing like a casual speed run one of these days.
There is still no way for me to get to you. However, you can reach the throne room from where you stand. And I can pass through the greenhouse. This will certainly bring us to the same location.
Be careful, Prince.
Well, got kind of lucky there. So, yeah, I'm just gonna stand here and ignore all this noise that I'm clearly hearing. Oh, okay, you're done killing my buddy. Oh crap, I forgot which secondary weapon I had. And it won't matter for too long. I mean, yeah, it doesn't really matter because something's gonna happen pretty soon. But still, I like to have infinite sands for as long as possible without the use of a trainer, because that's cheating. Now, if it's not your first playthrough, then go right ahead. If you just want to have fun and mess around, and I do, and like if a game doesn't have cheats like this, and you want to mess around, and trainers are the way to go. And I don't have problems with trainers themselves. I just have a problem with using them on like a serious playthrough and like your first playthrough. Same with cheats in general. So yeah, other games I've considered speedrunning and actually tried are Dishonored. I've actually tried, but I even downgraded the game and all of that, but that's the only other like I actually tried, but I just could not get like the wall climbing glitch to work. No matter how hard I tried, I could get to a certain height, but I just could never get to the height that was necessary in the first level. So, even with lowering my textures and all that, I just still just couldn't do it. And this is a I really need to stop myself from saying interesting.
When you have the time.
Be right back. Alright, I'm back. Just had to say something to a friend, and I did not mean to minimize. Minimize slow down time. But again, it doesn't matter because infinite sands. So, yeah. No. No. I think. Game. Nope, game. Not the direction. There we go. I know you can do it. Let's see. Now we want to. There we go. And now we can move this one all the way up. So yeah, Dishonored. I've considered some of the Final Fantasy games, like 7, 9, well 7, 8, 9 mainly, but just the fact that they will take like 5 hours to speed run, if world record wise, like 5 to 7 hours, let's say. B, just so much you would have to do and keep track of, and too much RNG battle, even with the battles, for my taste.
Impressed you made it past my little welcoming party. Impressed, but also quite annoyed. You have robbed me of my strongest ally. It would be unfair of me not to return the favor. Farah will make an excellent queen, fit for a god. Although we will need to make some modifications.
Let her go!
You
So
act as though you have a say in the matter.
do you feel in charge?
Say hello to your...
The prince was cast to his death into a pit of darkness, robbed of Farah, distanced from the vizier. He had been warned that his journey would not end well. Ah, but do not be surprised. The prince's transformation saved him. Sometimes good can come of ill. Sometimes.
Should I continue to heal?
And wait, heads up, this is essentially the end game territory.
Once again, you have denied us victory. How many times did I warn you that nothing good would come of pursuing that girl? We would not be in this situation if you had just stayed focused.
Enough! All you do is taunt and insult me. I do not know what you are planning, but I know that I do not trust you. And I am ashamed that I ever did.
I have nothing but noble intentions.
I understand now what it means to be noble, and you are none of those things.
You self-righteous bastard.
I have put up with you for entirely too long. Be silent. Let me finish my task. And then we shall see what to do about you.
Oh yes, I forgot who's really in charge.
Let's see, what else? The GTA games, but again, from what I've seen, like 5 hours to do. Maybe, like Portal or some of the other Valve games, but the glitches and whatnot, like all the things you would need to do, are insane. Like, okay. Let's try to kill one before I die. There we go. Like bunny hopping, for example. Like there's the backwards bunny hop, and like I can kind of do some bunny hopping, but you would need like frame perfect bunny hopping, and that basically requires scripts to be running, and I'd rather do my speedruns without scripts whatsoever. And other frame perfect, pixel perfect glitches, essentially. But that's just me. So there's also like Mirror's Edge, both Mirror's Edge games, because it's parkour and speedrunning, in my opinion, go hand in hand. Same with racing. But then again, like with Valve games, some of the glitches are annoying to do, at least in my opinion. I felt there's also, let's see, the Harry Potter games, mainly the first 3 on PC, that I would seriously consider doing. And this level reminds me of Doom with Wraithfall and Knights of the Old Academy. I've also considered the Tony Hawk games, but like Mirror's Edge, again, there's the glitches, and with like the leaderboards in Catalyst, like I said like a few days ago, whatever, people have used not exploits, but like, well, maybe exploits, and um, cheating tools and whatnot to get those insane times. So some of those speed runnings, they can trial runs, basically impossible to beat. But again, there's also the Harry Potter games that I've considered from my childhood, and those would be a lot of fun. But one or two glitches.
Listen, Prince, and look around. We are in a well. But do you hear water? Do you see it? Feel its moist embrace? Why, I think it's gone. I think the Vizier has drained it. How long do you think you can maintain your health, your control of the body?
But yeah, like, I feel like some of the glitches do not like Windows 10 or.
Tick-tock, Prince. Tick-tock.
I really hate this part of this level. So I'm gonna be kind of quiet, concentrating here. As I hit Subway. It's mainly the second part of this little tidbit I hate once we get down below.
Time is precious. Time is fleeting. Time is something you have too little of. Oh, would you like a drink?
And Dark Prince is still very, very sassy. Probably screwed myself over. Nope. Crap. Yeah. I'm gonna die. Yep. Yeah, see. You. Minimal mistakes, essentially. Really need to concentrate.
Tick-tock, Prince. Tick-tock.
And the only time where you hit an angled ledge and you still can grab onto the actual ledge below. Unless a glitch encounters you. Don't mind getting hit in there. No. You run all the time. mainly because refill. There we go. Okay, not only does this remind me of the two most frightful, I think that's the name of the level.
Time is precious. Time is fleeting. Time is something you have too little of.
But it also reminds me of Chamber of Secrets. Oh, wow.
Oh, would you like a drink?
How I avoided the arrows that time, I have no clue. Let's see. No. And... Nope, nope, nope. Yeah, nope, nope, nope. I'm doing all that. Game. Yeah. There we go. This time I got it. Even with one sand remaining. Who could that be?
Father's sword. What is it doing here?
Sub-Zero?
Oh, come on now. Did you really expect to find him alive? Even after everything you have experienced, still you hold out hope.
Oh, Father. What have I done?
What now then? Gather up enough sand, perform another grand rewind? Or perhaps you can return to the island and travel back to a time when he might still be saved. Maybe rescue a damsel in distress along the way.
No! You are right. I have been like a child. Naive and arrogant. Always rushing to undo my mistakes. Never facing the consequences of my actions. No more. I accept what I have done, and all that it implies.
Aww.
What is this? You have no water. How did you...
You hold no power over me now. Be gone. Retreat to whatever dark hole spawned you, and do not trouble me again.
Words to live by. Okay, I barely can hear this.
You do not seem to like the light.
And besides his little commentaries like that, yeah, that's essentially the end of the Dark Prince. And like with other Prince Persia games in the Sans series, this sword, this is like the ultimate weapon that will one-shot enemies. And unlike other temporary weapons, this one you can't throw, and it has infinite uses. Which is really nice.
You may not be able to see these creatures, but you can still hear them.
But yeah, like, one thing I never really noticed is, shortly after gameplay begins, when you have the new sword. Some audio is playing that is really faint, and I have no clue who's talking and what they're saying. Like, the only thing I got was, it won't be that easy, Prince. I think it's the Dark Prince talking. I think the fading is intentional, it's showcasing, yeah, the Dark Prince is essentially gone. But the problem is, again, it's faint. It goes faint way too quickly. Oh, and yeah, if you haven't really noticed, this level, this area, too damn dark, and your only source of light is from your father's sword. I think there's something over here. Otherwise, I think you could have just jumped across. I think I might be wrong though. So yeah,
Should I continue from here?
I'm not going to be able to beat the game tonight. Maybe tomorrow night. More than likely tomorrow night. I have no clue what that was. So yeah, that's basically how, like, yeah, as I was saying earlier, the game is essentially basically almost over. Like, we're not at the final climb, not yet, but we are real close to the final climb. Essentially. Yeah, I thought you could make that, but no. You are supposed to do it like this. And first time playing this game, I would always climb up these the poles. So that swinging across would have been really tricky to do. Did not realize just how easy it really is. I was a kid. What do you expect? And why have it here when you easily reach this one? I never know. That is odd. So yeah. So, and if you can one-shot these guys, why use the dagger at all?
And so the prince's eyes had finally been opened to the true nature of his corrupt heart, that cruel and Shall I continue my story from here? The charismatic voice which once whispered in his ear. It had subtly encouraged our burdened hero to do wrong. Now, the voice was still. The prince's mind once more his own.
What would have been really cool to have happened is once he got the sword that the light sand, corrupted sand tattoo thing on the prince's left arm, that like actually disappeared. That would have been really cool. But no, it stays, and I admit I'm getting more use with the slowdown time than I usually do.
Careful, these creatures seem to feed off the sands. Kill them before they steal any more from you.
I feel like someone failed to program the Dark Princess's commentary when he's supposed to be gone. Did we really need to see all that rotation being done? And just in case you don't want to redo this puzzle, you can just go back down. I didn't save a heal up, but no need. No need. If only this sword also had infinite sands, but then the game would be too easy. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, it does not look like you would be able to reach this normally, but you can. I feel that. Okay. No. No. Okay. Let's. Yeah, I feel like the game kind of bends the rules for that wall run. Instead of just, changing the distance. Yeah. If there was like a speed run without warping for the Prince of Persia games, I might seriously consider attempting that.
Lead them into the light. Strike while they are blind.
Or I can just one-shot them. Here we go, ball jumping like a pro, and getting killed like a pro, new pro. Ah, not again. Alright. Whatever, it's the final one. And we're gonna heal up soon anyway, so yeah. And plus I was real low on sands. I mean, I could probably go through the final
Should I continue from
climb.
here when we return?
It depends. Really. Ow. It's possible I will be able to get to the final climb in time, but beating the game, not really on this stretch. Stream to say 3 hours. Okay, this is more annoying than it should be. There we go. Yeah. Oh, and yeah, you still can speed a kill, but why speed a kill when one shots? And even though speed killing will still use like 5 hits on these guys. And we're having Dark Prince fighting Lynx now that we have Father's Sword. It's not because we're at the end of the game, no, it's because we have Father's Sword. I guess they were cramped here and here. I guess. Maybe. Who knows? And all of this parkour goodness just to open up this door. Yep. No other reason, just to open up that door. If you can't wall run, and you're in that room,
This is a fine place to start.
you're stuck there. Better learn how to wall run, or have good aim, because I'm sure a heavy object could hit that button. But then you would have to go through all of this via parkour. So, yeah, still gotta learn. Unless everyone in Persia knows parkour. Or every royal person.
Shall I continue my story from here?
And yeah, here is the final climb. The lower, mid, and upper tower. And I really love the music for each part. They could just... Oh. Like how each song progresses from the previous one. Nope, they don't want to do that. They want you to do it like that. Unnecessary steps, but whatever. Yeah, notice me, senpai. Awkward swinging versus awkward walking. Take your pick. Nope, did not mean to do that. At least you don't have to hold the button down, or any button. Once you have it going, that is. Not a glitch, just invisible enemies. How they become invincible? Who knows? Where's this amazing technology, and why have we discovered it yet? I mean, we have, but not to this level. I'd say, you know, clearly not on. Okay then. That's another glitch. There we go. Now he's using the sword. Oh. Oh, how I really got up here. I really got up here. I'm not singing to the tune, the beat of the song. I still really truly got up here. Don't really know if I want to pause the stream just to pee, but I still got up here. You know what? Screw it.
If you require a break, by all means,
I'll be right
take your
back.
time.
Boop boop. Can you hear me? Nope. If you can, that's a great pickup. Because headset's not on yet. And I'm back. Still thinking, oh wow, the music just ended abruptly. But yeah, still thinking if I wanted to attempt to beat the game tonight or not. harder than it should have been. Something hard in the first place. I would love to see some levels in this game recreated in other games with level editors. They, the lower,
Should I
upper,
continue from
lower,
here
middle,
and
and upper
return?
towers,
I will continue my story from here next time.
like those, like the secret, yeah, like the well, but done a bit differently, maybe. Yeah, strange. The music from Middle Tower is not playing either. I mean, it might play in a minute, but we'll see. There we go. Out of all the final climbs each Prince Persia game has, I would have to say this is my favorite final climb. And of course, this was just long enough that that pole is out of reach. The most challenging final climb, probably Forgotten Sands. And even though speed killing is pointless, I'm still gonna... Nope, never mind. I think if you time it right, you can speed kill at least one of these guys. But clearly, I failed to do so. Game? There we go. After this, I might start playing Sands of Time again. And I may or may not do Warrior Within. Who knows? But I definitely do intend to replay Final Fantasy IX. Don't know if I want to wait until I defeat Pennis first, or not. And final health upgrade right here. So yeah. And probably the most annoying little trial. Somehow I failed that. Yeah, I really have no clue. And yeah, I'm gonna fail this one at least one more time. Health goes back to default, and you have no sands. So you have to. So now I have to do all of that without rewinding time or slowing down time or anything like that. Saw that one coming. And yeah, it's annoying, really annoying. Ow. Oh. Nope, game. There we go. As a kid, I did get the timing down of some of these, because that's how many times I needed to do before I finally got the final upgrade. How? That should not have happened. Don't know if that's glitch or I was just a millisecond too slow. Yeah, seriously, I don't know. And it's not like you can go back to get more sands. Not really. I mean, you can restart this level, but that's, yeah. Okay. Now. I jumped too soon, but I don't know. And at this rate, I'll save the final boss for another time.